Shiraz, 1 hour, yeah. Okay, hi parents, thanks for being here. And this is Coach John from Learning Out of the Box, and I'm doing it from home. And the reason why you can feel that I'm a bit flustered is because, again, I'm a father of 3, and my youngest just cried, and she has been crying nonstop because she wants to drink milk after her dinner, yeah. But you know that it's a bit tricky because how do we decide as a parent when to give in and when not to give in. Yeah, so I think the sisters managed to make her smile, and right now I feel more calm, but I'm again a bit worried that she may just barge in to the room because she likes to be on Facebook Live. Yeah, and she's going to be 3 next month. Okay, so my apologies if later we have a special young guest who just insists that she wants to be part of this sharing. Yeah, so let's see what happens next. Yeah. Okay. So parents, thanks so much for being here. And today's session is probably my last session for primary sixers because I just want to support them all the way. And this is going to be 1 hour. Yeah, it's not even enough because there's so much to share. And even during the last final sprint workshop that I did with my P6ers last weekend, the children and the parents were saying that they have learned so much more, even though it's just 2 weeks before their PSLE. So when you come to my workshop, I hope that you keep an open mind that there's always new things to learn because there's always faster and simpler techniques to solving problem sums. Yeah. And the reason why some of them are hard for you is because you have yet learned the simpler and quicker methods. All right. So today I'm going to share with you, even though many of you are not our students, but I think that as a community, if this can benefit your child and can bring your child and let him feel more supported during this last lap or final sprint, I will do it. Yeah, because some parents are asking, John, why did you do it even though, why do you want to share the secrets even though these kids are not your students? Well, if my child is in P6 this year with the COVID-19 going on that has driven many of us nuts, yeah, I want other teachers to support my child as well. So I guess I have to walk the talk, and I will support your child all the way until today. So this is my last workshop for the P6 because I have to focus on my own P6 this Sunday, final sprint, as well as students from my regular lesson. Yeah. So my style is please take down notes. Yeah. Please take down notes. So if you have a paper and pen right now, I want you to take down notes because there is never an end to learning. Do you agree? If you agree, just type yes. Even right now, right to the end of the last day before the PSLE, I'm sure your child will chance upon some faster techniques that you should use it. Yeah. So do not stop learning as long as you are committed to your goals. Okay, enough of talk. So type in 1. Okay, type in 1 if it's your first time joining us, and type in 2 if it's not your first time. Okay, great. Wow, we have so many first timer. All right, okay. And for those who type in 2, why did you come back? Why did you come back? More than 3. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. Okay, so 1,000 times. Oh my God. Yeah, have I ever done like 1,000 workshops? Okay, some said that you love our techniques and tricks, and our techniques are very good. And my lesson is interesting. Thank you. I hope that I will not make it boring today. More techniques, easier to learn. Okay, thanks. Okay, so let's start. Yeah. Okay. So I think okay, hold on for a while. Yeah, I'm a bit flustered lah. So you improve my maths. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, it's not easy to do Facebook Live. Sorry, it's not easy to do a Zoom training at home with over 500 parents while you don't know when will your kid cry. Yeah, I mean, do you feel me? Write in feel if you can relate to me. Sometimes when working from home, you have no idea when will your kid come in and say, Papa, Mama, I need your help. Oh my God. And then you're talking to your boss, right? So, okay. So here goes. Okay. You're my guardian for maths. Okay, great, great. Okay, don't make me cry, yeah, because today's is the last lesson with you already. Yeah, so a lot of feelings going through me, and I can feel tears in my eyes already. Well, I'm just trying my best. Okay, okay. Type in PPT if you can see the PowerPoint slide. Okay, so all these are checks, huh? Okay, so I hope that today's session is very much on like checklist. It's a bit too late to teach something new, yeah, but I think that there's always easier methods to solve questions. So never stop learning. Always be open to faster ways. Okay, so today's session is especially for P6s, yeah. But if your child is not in P6 yet, and if you're someone who is like kiasu like me, or scared to lose, okay, maybe not scared to lose, because we love our kids a lot and we want to be prepared so that we can prepare our kids early. This is meant for you as well. And a lot of times I always want to educate parents to start early, because P5 and 6 problem sums are really hard. Type in hard if you feel that P5 and 6 problem sums are actually much harder than P1 to P4s. Yeah, it can be even as hard as some adults just simply pull out their hair. Yeah, because it's so hard. And how come they are doing such hard questions at such a young age? And the stress goes to parents as well. Yeah. So today I'm going to share with you, and this session is really meant for our community and who belongs to our community. As long as you're a parent who teach your kids, you are part of us, right? So if you have yet to join us, just go to the Facebook group and type in LB PSLE Maths and you'll see us, okay? Okay, so just a quick story about who am I and who is this uncle running this session with over 500 visitors and parents, yeah? Okay, a disclaimer, I am not a teacher, okay? I'm not MOE trained, I don't have any certification. So if you're looking for someone who is certified officially by the school, this session is not for you, yeah? But if you're a parent who is always very keen to learn maths simply because you love your kid and you want to help your child to make maths easier for them, this is meant for you, yeah? So some backstory of me is when my eldest was born 10 years ago, so she's P4 this year, my friends told me, Coach John, or they call me John, okay? Maths is very hard. I think maybe your child will hate maths. So hard, you know, you better be prepared. Then I like, is it? Huh? Really? So hard, man? Primary school only leh. Then I got scared. And being the very loving father, like any other dads that you know, we just want to find a solution to help our children. We just want to take the problem away from our kids so that our kids will not get hurt. Yeah. So along the way, I have dived deep into problem sums, and I just want to find a way to make maths easier, not just for my kids, but also easy for any other parents out there who are teaching their kids as well. Type in me if you are someone like me who teach your own kids or support them in any other way. Yep. Because we love our kids and just want to be part of the journey. Yeah. So along the way, I'm very thankful that the media's actually took notice of me, and our methods got very popular, such that even international media like CCTV news from China and America, as well as TV Tokyo, and local news like Channel 8 News came down to interview us. Yeah. So this is what we do. But again, like what I said, our mission is on parents and kids. Yeah. So while all these are nice to have, we still have to follow the mission. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So some backstory, what other parents say about me is they find that though I'm not a MOE trained teacher, I've never taught in schools before, though I've done trainings in school for teachers. What the parents said about my explanation is I cut off all the complicated words. Yeah, I don't use big words. I want to use easy explanation to make it easy for the parents to understand and make life easy for the parents. Yeah. So type in easy if you prefer something to be easy than hard. So I think as parents, our life is really stressed enough. Yeah. So why do we still need to make things hard for us, right? So find someone who can explain to you easily, because this is one of the main strategies to make maths easy as well as likable for your kids. All right. So the reason why we keep it simple is because of you. Yeah, because of you. So along the way, we just want to help you and your kids. We have published books so that you can make maths easy for your kids as well. And we have done training for teachers and parents. Yeah. So right now, some factors or some essential elements about our method is, okay, if you are someone who is looking for tough, like tough explanation with intellectual explanation, this place is not for you. Like if you want me to use some team stuff, team means in Singlish is complicated. This is not for you. I like to use very easy way to explain. Yeah. There's one time a parent came to me and said that, John, your explanation is so simple. Do you think this can be used or not? Yeah. I want a tough explanation. Yeah. So I don't know what she's saying. Probably she thinks that I'm not trained, so I use simple words, so I'm not the expert. Well, this is for parents who teach. So and this is also for parents who are supporting their children in some ways. Okay. My philosophy in teaching is a triangle. The child is the focus, and the parents and the teacher come together. Yeah, come together to support the child. And this is the way for the child to thrive, not just in maths, but also in school and also in his life. Type in number three, if you agree that parents and teachers should come together to support the child. Of course, we know that some parents are busy. Yes, it's very hard to juggle both work and family. But as parents, we need to be there for the child, simply because it's our child, right? I mean, we sign up to be a parent, and that is this kid who comes along, and that's why we must be 100% there for them. Do not outsource teaching to your kid, yeah, because your child needs you, yeah, and your child model after you, and your child gets all his values from you, mommy and daddy. All right. Okay. So today I'm going to cover something that I think I can't stress enough. 4 levels of PSLE revision. That's very important. Okay. So the first one is content. Content, like, for example, the topics. Concepts, later we will touch on more of that. So you may know some of the topics and concepts. So hold on there, because I know that you want to share with me. Next, something that's not many children are taught during the lesson is skills. Yeah, skills. Then followed by mindset. As much as I know that you're here to Bibian years, yeah. Even though you know that you are here to attend a maths workshop, but I think that as an educator, we need to upgrade the child's mindset as well. And a lot of times, many parents told us that my child has lost his confidence in maths. Yeah, so I think a lot of times we can tackle this not with the maths content, but also upgrading the skills and the mindset. Okay, so when you are in my workshop, I really need your help, yeah, because there's one rule. the more you participate, the more you learn. And children who have gone through our workshop knows that as well. Okay, and the reason is because when everything of this is done together, these 4 levels, content, concepts, skills, and mindset, this is what will happen. Yeah, this is what will happen. There's no secret. Yeah, so if you've seen many of my testimonials of kids, Li Ping, you hold for a while. Later, I will touch on. Yeah, I'll touch on all of them in detail. Yeah, so sometimes when we are able to help the children boost up their grades within a very short time, is yes, we cover the content, concept. We also help her with the skills while also making sure that she increase her confidence as well. So these 4 things must be done at the same time. Okay. So yes, many parents are texting in or commenting. So what do you mean by content? What do you mean by concepts? What do you mean by skills and mindset? Okay, so again, remember, the more you participate, the more you learn. Yeah. Okay, name me some of the topics that you have learned in school. Go. Just type in. Yeah. Just type in. No wrong or right. Okay, no wrong or right. Okay, so we have triangles, we have fractions, we have ratio, we have average, we have volume. Yeah, okay, so just let me write it down, yeah, so that the parents can see. Okay, so we have percentage. Okay, so we have fractions. Okay, then we have decimals. Okay, my apologies because the digital pen is not working for me. Yep, decimals. And of course, we have all the area. Then we have algebra as well for the P6s. Okay, and then we have like circle, yes, and we have triangle. Yeah, okay. In fact, we can spend the whole day going through all the topics from P1 until P6. Good. So now you are an expert. Yeah. Now, do you need to learn this, or you need to learn more than this? Type in more if you think that you need to learn more than this to do well for exams. Okay, so you realize that this is not enough. Yeah. So take away for non-P6s, if your child is just moving at the content level, it's not enough for your child. Yeah. Because what those kids who did well, they know the next step. Okay. They know the next step. They know the concept. Yeah. So I saw a parent type in repeated identity as a content. No, this is not. Yeah. So some of the concepts that you must know is, example, yes, type in. Yeah, so we have repeated identity. Okay, I write slowly. Yes, 2 ifs. Okay, 2 ifs, as well as what else? Units and parts. Okay, units and parts. Okay, units and parts. And then simultaneous. Okay, simultaneous. Simultaneous. Guess and check, yes. Okay, just guess and check. Okay, just guess and check. And many more. So P5 and 6, you need to know the 12 basic types. And later I will show you a full list. Yeah, so remember to take a snapshot and then you have to go through with your child. And this is especially helpful for children who are in P5 this year. They need to know all these child concepts by now. Yep. Okay. So now, is this enough or we need some more? Type in enough is enough, or type in more if you need some more. Okay, yes. By right, the answer should be some more, yeah, because it's more than that. And interestingly, many parents I've talked to, they are not aware of the 12 concepts that they must know. Yeah. And again, for some of your kids who are very lucky in the sense that your school teacher actually wrote down the problem sum type on top of the worksheet. Your school teacher actually wrote the problem sum type on top of the worksheet. Type in yes if you have seen it before, and type in no if you have not seen it before. I expect to see a mixture, yeah, because some children have no idea what are problem sum types even until P6. So if you write N or no, parents, you need to worry because you need to make sure that your child is exposed to problem sum types and concepts, yeah? Okay, all right, so please take note. Okay, so now, because we need more, this is not enough. This is not enough. So parents, take a snapshot of this. Now with technology, you can do screenshot, screen grab. You can even do editing or print screen. Okay, so I will just go through one at a time so that even if you do not know, not to worry. I will want to give you some ideas. In fact, parents, you have seen this before, yeah, not to worry. Everything about maths, everything that your child has been tested, you have seen this before. Mandy, what do you mean by double effect? I have not I've not heard of this before. Or are you talking about double if? Okay. So anyway, Mandy, just type in once you're ready. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Leslie, thanks for pointing out. Leslie said that the textbooks do not segment them according to problem sum types, and this is the problem. Yeah. So when the book doesn't do it, guess who has to do it? The parents. Yes, you are right. The parents must do it. If the parents don't do it, guess who will be on the losing end? Guess who will lose out if the parents don't do it? The children, yeah, the children. And parents, the reason why many kids who do well and continue to do well, yes, some are smart, but I can vouch for them that many of them are very hardworking. And my experience with hardworking kids who score well, they have very proactive and supportive parents. Yes, some parents may tell me, Coach John, yes, I try to help, but I can't teach maths. What I mean is, parents, you need to know at least what is going on in your child's life. One story to share is I have talked to a mom before, and I asked mommy, so how has it been for your kid? And the mommy said, oh, she didn't do well. So I asked her, so how do you know that? Oh, and her marks dropped from 90 to 81. Then I asked mommy, have you seen how tough a paper is? And she said, no, I got no time. Yeah, I got no time. Then how do you conclude that this paper, she has dropped her marks because she didn't do well for maths? Probably the paper have become harder. Yeah, we will know. But I think that as parents, we need to stop saying that we have no time, because all of us have 24 hours every day. Yeah, and we need to be there for the kids. And we have taught thousands of kids, and kids who do well, kids who do well, they have very proactive and supportive parents. And parents, why do I say that I need your help is because your child needs you, and the parent is a very big and important part in the success formula for your kid. Yeah, so just do your best. Leslie, thanks so much. And there's a reason why we are still here, because we want to continue to educate you. All right. And as a parent who used our book, her child's grade went up from 69 to 85. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Leslie. Okay, so right now I want to go to the maths part. So parents, I think that you have a long day. I will not be asking you to solve questions. Okay, so what I will do is I will go through some of the questions types with you to to give you some idea and to help you to bridge the name of the concept to something that you have seen. Okay, more or less than. More or less than, in fact, you can see the word more and less than or less than in the question. It's something that your child sees in P1, okay, in P1. P6, do not underestimate this list. You need to memorize everything that I'm going to cover from now onwards. Yeah. So when you see a question with more or less than, your first thought should be, hey, the model can be like that. Okay, can be like that. Or can be like that. Yeah. So when you see more or less than, there's a high chance that you will need to explore the model method. Yeah. By drawing model. That's it. All right. Next, what about for remainder concept? Now, let me test you. How do you identify if a question type is remainder concept? Go. If you say fraction is wrong, yeah? I hope you are a P5. How do you, yes, very good, Yvonne, well done. Okay, Eileen, it's not left. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay, anyway, we are all here to learn. Doesn't matter if you got right or wrong. Yeah. So when you see remaining keyword, you have to start to know that is remainder concept. And how many methods are there for remainder concept? 1 or 2 or 3? Or more than 3? Okay, only 2. One is your pull down method, okay? And the other one is branching. Yeah? Do you need to learn both? Do you need to learn both? Type in yes if you need to learn both. Type in no if you think that there's no need for you to learn both. You need to learn both, yeah? And in fact, if you ask many kids, they will be saying that they are good in one. And they will tell you there's no need to learn both. So if I were you, I would say learn both. Because for this, you need to know how to activate actual fraction, okay? Actual fraction, yeah? So there's something that you need to do as well, okay? So today's a very quick recap. I can't possibly do like one question for each concept because that will take like 4 days. Yep. We actually did a training for the parents and it took me like 6 hours to go through 12 concepts. Okay, equal concept. Equal concept. How do you know that? Okay, how many types of equal concepts are there? Okay, type in 1, 2, or 3. Okay, one will be equal fraction. Okay, equal fraction. And then you have equal before change. Okay, and then also equal after change. Yeah, and all these are always appearing in primary 4 syllabus. Okay, yes, Bibian, you're correct. Okay, good. Okay, what about next one? What about, okay, for me, I love to remember this together. Same one, same difference, same total. And I call them the 3 musketeers. Yeah, probably for children, they may not know what's musketeers. Yeah, but for me, there are 3 of them. Okay, 3 of them. It is also named as one unchanged for some kids, or unchanged difference, or constant difference, or total unchanged. Okay, 3 blind mice. Yvonne, thanks so much. Can I use your 3 blind mice? Yeah. Okay. So for same difference, you have to make difference the same. Yeah, you have to make difference the same. So there are 2 difference, and normally they deal with age question. Yeah, Or you can see numbers like +8 +8 because the change is the same, or -7 -7, or equal equal change. That means in the same direction. Yep. Okay. Some of you know that I also teach layout in a sense. For example, let's say A is to B. Yes, we have before, change, after. And then I get kids to do this as well. Okay, let's say in this case, this is one unchanged. So B is same. So you have to make B the same. So let's say if you have same difference, you have to put in a difference and make difference the same. And if it's same total, you have to make total the same. Thanks. Yes, we have one interesting Aaron. Okay, Aaron, today, because of time constraint, I can't go through your question. Okay, probably you can like share with us in the Facebook group, and then then maybe I can comment in the group. Yep. Okay, JK number 4 is one unchanged. For example, you have Anne and Betty. Yeah, Anne gave away 10 sweets. There's no change. Yeah, there's no change for Betty. 3 equal concept will be equal fraction, equal before change and equal after change. All right. Okay, next, simultaneous. And before I move on, parents, one of the Gobada, there's no worksheet. There's no worksheet. This is just sharing. Not everything got worksheet. Plus, I think you have a long day, so it's good for you to rest. Okay, just listen and learn. Okay, so there's something that we call layout learning. That means P6ers are, if your mommy asks you, so how do you solve same total question using ratio? You should be able to do the whole thing here and show your mommy that you can do the layout. Yep. Okay. Yes, you can call it one unchanged or same one. Yep. Okay, simultaneous. Simultaneous, how many types are there? One is the normal type, and the other one is the, yes. Okay, so we have, for example, a number. Okay, for example, 2 tables plus 3 chairs cost you $10, example. Then 3 tables plus 4 chairs costs you say 20. Yeah. So get your kids to remember all this. Okay, some parents are asking whether I'll be doing many questions. Okay, generally my style is different because I would like to do something that is more holistic in a sense. You are able to apply the same techniques or strategies for other questions. Yeah, and I think that we have enough of seeing questions. Yeah, so but I think the question for most kids and parents is, how do we apply the method for other questions? Yeah. Okay. Now, and this session is mainly for P6 kids because I'm doing a quick check-in with them to make sure that they are able to know all this now. Yeah. P5, you should know all this by now. So if your mommy asks you, you should be able to tell them confidently that you know the types and you know how to solve them. Yep. Okay, you should. I try my best because there's so much things to cover. If not, you can watch a replay. Okay, guys, and check how many methods. 2, yeah? 2 methods. One is the table form, okay? And one is the 4-step assumption method. What is the 4-step assumption method? Yeah? So, some kids have not learned this even when they reach P6. So, please make sure that your child knows it, okay? Okay, what are the 4 steps? N is to assume all are opposite of what you need to find. Yeah, then big difference, small difference, and big over small. That's it. Thanks, Samuel and Jenny. Great. Yeah. Okay, next, units and parts. Units and parts, in my opinion, used to be a primary 6 concept, but over the years, it has slipped into primary 5 exam. So I won't be surprised if your child is in P5 and he gets to see it in the SA2. Okay, so units and parts, you need to use the HDB method. Yeah. So some kids who have joined my final sprint, you have learned the HDB method. So two names, okay, two names, then before, change, okay, change after. Yes, three tenants, Caitlin, very good. Yeah. Then you have two ratios, example 2:1, example 4:5. Then you have plus 10 minus, sorry, plus 20. And you have U and U, P and P, yeah? So for this HDB method with the tenants, which I use it for the final sprint on Sunday, last Sunday, you have to make your parts the same and solve it like simultaneous. Okay? So for kids who have gone through our workshop, it's a good recap for you. Yep. All right, grouping. Okay, grouping. How many steps are there for grouping? 3. Okay, 3 steps for grouping. Okay, 3 steps. Step 1. Okay, remember when you go for P lesson and your teacher wants to group you up into, say, can I have a group of 5? So, all right. Okay, Ivan, thanks so much. Okay, I'll touch on grouping first before I go back to working backwards. Okay, so let's say if you want to form groups of 5. Okay, so I'm looking at, hey, can we form one group of 5 first? And then so you're looking at one group. Next, what is the next step? Golden village. Yeah, golden village. Very good, Caitlin. Group value. Yeah, group value. Group value stands for value of one group. Okay, value of one group. Awesome. And what's the last step? Number of groups. Number of groups. Very good. So when you see grouping question, you need to activate these 3 steps. And for me, there's a reason why I call it formula. Yeah, formula, because these are the key steps in solving specific problem sum type. Okay. Now, what about working backwards? How do you identify if a question is working backwards? What's the keyword? Hi, Mr. Yong. Cohen's dad, right? Thanks for being here. Yes, at first. Yeah, at first. Okay, you have to know that there is this keyword at first. Yeah. So, for example, the question can be like that. And generally for working backwards questions, they are very long. It's like telling you a grandmother story. So once upon a time, there are some men who boarded the bus, and at bus stop A, some women board the bus, okay, and then at bus stop B, some men alighted from the bus, and then at bus stop C, something happened, and they have equal, okay, have equal. So they ask you, how many men are there in bus stop A at first? Yeah. So when you see this structure, this flow, and with the word at first, you have to work your way back by solving backwards. Yeah, solving backwards. So this is why it is described as working backwards. Okay, great. Now for the last one, 2 ifs. How many steps are there? How many steps? 3. What are the 3 steps? If you have learned the LB method, there are only 3 steps. One will be, if is, for example, if is like example, if Coach John gives every child 1 sweet, he has 3 sweets left. If Coach John gives every child 10 sweets, he'll need 10 more. Type in yes if you have seen or heard this type of question before. Okay, so you need to do the 3 steps. First is small difference. Okay, small difference. Second will be, what is second? Yes, Don, you're right. It's like excess and shortage. But again, for me, I still prefer an easier way of saying it will be 2 ifs, simply because you see 2 ifs. Yeah. Okay. So for step 2, you have total needed. Caitlin, very good lah. Well done. Yep, well done. You got everything right. Step 3 is step 2 divided by step 1. Okay, so this is the method. Can? Okay, so out of 12, type in, okay, out of Samuel, why do you say wow? Okay, for all of you out there, out of these 12 that I've just gone through, type in the number of questions that you're familiar with. For example, if you only know 5, type in 5. If you know 8, type in 8. Okay, good. I can see that all of you wrote all. Yeah, okay, some of you wrote 3, 5, and you got a bit worried. Not to worry, it's never too late for you. You can always learn, and it's actually quite simple, yeah? All right, so make sure that whoever is teaching your child goes through like this, especially for P6s. When for this week and next week, yes, you can still do some questions, but I would like you to still continue to go through this kind of exercise by going through what's the concept, how do you identify it, and what is the method to solve. Yeah, this is the last thing that your child must do before PSLE, is to warm the child up to get ready for any question type. Okay, and it's also a quick checklist for your child to really know what he's good at and what he's weak at. Like for example, there's a kid who say, Coach John, I'm weak in working backwards. So instead of doing questions after questions, just focus on working backwards for the next 1 to 2 days. Another child said, I don't understand 2 if. So spend the next 2 days to go and read up on 2 ifs. There are tons of videos in our Facebook page and group. Go and watch them. I've done up the 12 types, in fact. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's move on already. I will definitely give you a question to do. Yeah. So you can't escape. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what about skills? Okay. Skills. A very quick one. There are some important skills that your child needs to know. And for example, skill number 1, how do you reduce careless mistakes? Okay, this one is parents' favorite because every time when parents come to me, Coach John, I need your help. How do you reduce careless mistake? My child very careless leh. Type in yes if you have heard it before, or you even said it once in a while. Okay, I also say before I also say that my kids are careless. So we are all the same. High five, yeah, high five. So how do you reduce careless mistakes? First thing first, follow my, hi Mui Kim, follow our KCNSU. K stands for keyword, C stands for concept, N stands for numbers, S statements, U units. Susan, I'll answer that later. Yep. Okay, Susan is asking, how do you rectify if a kid did not write the steps carefully? One of the ways is to slow down, yeah, and go through line by line. Okay, so KCNSU, okay, K stands for keyword. Are all the words important in a question? No, they are keywords. Highlight them. The keyword will tell you the concept, yeah? Then with the concept, you must make use of the numbers to solve. There's a reason why is concept first, then numbers, not numbers, then concept. Many of us, even for myself, we were trained since young to dive head on when we see a math question and solve it. But now times have changed. The kids must tackle the concept, then use the numbers to solve. Okay? Then next, write clear labels, or we call statements. For example, John has 10 units, Peter has 6 units. This is my statements, okay? Then U stands for units. So how we got children to remember this is use a story, because they can't possibly pronounce KCNSU. I mean, you can try right now, yeah? Or can say kiasu, yeah? So kids are very creative. Do you agree that all kids are creative in their own ways? Type in yes if you agree. Yes, Agnes, Jenny. So our friends here said that you can remember as kittens, meow meow, can never swim underwater. Kittens can never swim underwater. And if you have a boy and he said, Mommy, kitten is very girlish, I want King Kong. Do you say no? You can say King Kong can never swim underwater and it's perfectly fine. Okay, what about concept box? Let's say you see a question, blah, 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 and this is the full question paper, okay? This is the working space, this is the space. Yeah? Does your child, after reading, quickly write down the concept next to the question number? Does your child quickly write down the concept next to the question number? Type in yes if your child did it, type in no if you don't see it. It's okay. Yeah, okay. It's good practice at home to do this because it helps your child to focus. Yeah, so Susan, you are saying that what if your child didn't read the question carefully? Probably he may be just trying his luck without fully understanding the concept. Okay. And one good habit that I see in A-star kids is they always highlight the keywords. They always underline the numbers. They always circle the key information. So if you see this, congratulations, you have a very hardworking kid who is very organized. If you don't give up yet. Get your child to slow down, highlight keywords, highlight numbers, highlight whatever things that are important for your child. But don't highlight everything. Donovan, thanks for sharing. I know it's not easy. What you can do is, let's highlight the numbers first. And that's it. For one question, then next, let's highlight the keywords first. All right, then next question, why not we do keywords and numbers together, yeah? So break it down into bite size for your kids, okay? Break it down into bite size for your kids. All right, okay, type in KCNSU if I can move on. There's so much to share and it's already 8:20. It's okay, Yiping, that looks cute, yeah? Welcome, please say hi for me. Okay, good, yeah. Angeline, yes. Okay, next. Okay, parents don't go off first. I have so much to share and normally I only share this with my parents in my community and also my kids. But today is a special session and it's mainly for PSLE kids. And I really hope that it doesn't matter if your child is under me or not. I hope that your child can do well and get into the school that you want or they want. Yeah. So today I'm sharing everything that I know. And this is exactly how I have trained my own daughters as well. Yeah. So I really hope that you can benefit from this. And just give me some feedback. Type in yes if you have learned something new. Yeah. Because otherwise I will not know whether I'm just talking to myself or you're getting something from it. Okay. How do you manage time? Very important. I'm not going to give you a formula to calculate how to manage time. I will just say, if you see 1 mark, it's 1 minute. If you see 2 marks, it's 2 minutes. If you see 3 marks, is 3 minutes. Yeah. Julia, you have to log off and log back in. Yeah. Or you try another laptop. Okay. So let's say it's a 4 marks question. 4 marks. So how long should you spend? 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Then let's say 4 minutes is up. I'm still not done yet. What should you do? Okay, at most, just do a plus 1 minute. Yeah, then you have to move on already. Okay, because psychologically, our brain works like this. Though we are not doing the previous question that we got stuck, while moving on and doing other things, our part of our brain is also processing what we are stuck earlier. Yeah, and sometimes it happens when you go back to what you're stuck. You realize that you can solve it. Yeah, so it happens a lot of times as well. Like suddenly you woke up and you realize that you have the answer to your own problem, right? Look, Lucas, I just said it. If you add one more minute and you are still stuck, you must move on. Then you come back to it when you finish the whole paper. What you can do at most is quickly circle the question number and mark it that you're stuck. Do a quick circle. Yeah? Do a quick circling of the question number. Okay? Okay. P6ers, parents, if your child is next to you, this is the best time to test. And children, don't run away. Yeah, this is a quick check-in, even with my own students. Now, PDF. This PDF is not your PDF file. This PDF is percent, decimal. Make a guess, people, what is F? Let me give you MCQ. Is it French fries, option 1? French fries, option 1? Or is it fried chicken, option 2? Option 2, fried chicken. Or 3, fraction. 3, fraction. Which is the answer? Yep. 3, yes. Okay, kids who do well, be it B, A, or A star kids, they know how to maneuver quickly between these 3 without using calculator. Yeah. So parents, quickly take a snapshot of this. You have to, because I can't do it with you right now, but you have to do it with your kid tonight before they sleep. Okay, or tomorrow because it's too late. Yeah. Copy down half, a quarter, 1/5, 1/8, 2/5, 3/4, 3/8, 1. Get your child to convert all of this to percentage, decimal, fraction within like say 10 seconds without calculator. Yeah, very important. So for example, half will be 50%, then 0.5. Okay, 0.5. Then 1/5, 20%, then 0.2, yeah? 1/8. What about 1/8? 0.125, yeah? 0.125, and then 12.5, okay? 12.5. 12.5%, yeah? Angeline, the rule is the same because we want to use one simple rule for your child, which is 1 mark is 1 minute, and that's it. Okay, thanks, Mukim. Yeah, and I have my ex-classmates joining us as well because now all our kids are all big and about the same age. Okay, so parents, take a snapshot of this. You must do it because you need to know the basic. Type in yes if you do it. Yeah, type in yes if you do it. Because from my experience, while I said this, only a very small percentage of the parents and children will do it. Yeah, so I really hope that you can do it, okay? Yeah. Of course, if your child can't get it, please don't scold them. Just say that, okay, so this is what you're stuck. Now, how do we remember? Okay, parents, can you type in me if you promise not to scold your child if your child is stuck? Yeah, please don't, because there are many other ways to motivate your kids, and scolding is not working. It doesn't work on me also. When my mother scolded me, I will just roll my eyes. Okay, next. Okay, next. Okay, this one. Squares, square roots, cubes. Very important. You must memorize as well, yeah? Do not just use calculator, it's too slow. Okay, for example, squares. Kathleen, thank you very much. We have some kids who are from LOB, our center, and they're telling me what they have been taught. Squares. 2 square is 2 times 2. Memorize until 14 times 14, okay? Is it very hard? No, it's not. Parents and children, what is 13 times 13? Okay, 169. Make a guess. What is 14 times 14? Can you see? You can just remember one and you swap the last 2 digits. Okay, so remember until 13 square and 14 square. Okay, very important. And these two, right, just do a swap of the last 2 digits. Okay, square roots. Okay, do not tell me you have not learned square roots or your teacher has not taught you or you have not seen it before. Yeah, go and learn it. Okay, kids who do well, they take the initiative to learn it by themselves, even if they don't. But let me teach you now, okay? So, square root, Joanne, it should be 1916. Sorry, wait. You're talking about cubes, right? Okay, you're too fast, yeah? Okay, square root of 13 will give you this number. And this number is one of the numbers here. Sorry, see? When I rush through, I actually make mistake as well. Okay, so what is the square root of 169? It's actually 13. Okay, so square root wise will give you a number. When multiply with the same number, will give you that number. So if you know squares, you must learn. You know square root already. You should yes, please learn it. Yes, Kathleen, I think you can be a teacher. Yeah, you're saying everything that I want to say. Okay, so what about cubes? 2 cubes, yeah, is 2 times 2 times 2. 3 cubes is 3 times 3 times 3, yeah? Okay, then learn until 5 cubes, yeah? which is 125. So you have 4 cube, which is 64. And you have 3 cube, which is 27, and 2 cube is 8. Okay, P6 compulsory. P5 start learning right now. Please do not tell Coach John that your teacher has not taught you, you have not seen before, or your mommy didn't tell you. No, all these to me are excuses. If you want to do well for your maths, you need to take your own initiative to do it. Okay, Ken? Okay, so right now, as mentioned, I'm actually pretty long-winded because I want to share a lot of things with your kids. And I'm so worried that your child doesn't know that, and what if it comes out? Yeah, so just bear with me for a while longer, and I will cover one more skill, then we'll do the question. Yeah. Okay. Shiraz, is it better to bring calculator for PSLE? Bring two. Yes, bring two. Coach John was very kiasu one. I will bring two. I always bring two calculators, and I will change the battery before the PSLE. Yeah, Junming, thanks. Junming said that it's a very good summary. Okay, so doesn't matter, like what I told you, it doesn't matter whether you are in our class or not. I hope that everything that we share here will benefit you. And somehow you realize that it's a very good summary for the P6s. Yeah, because I'm wrapping up everything for you nicely. Benefit, you study less. Okay? Okay, so why is it that Uncle John or Coach John are so particular about squares and square root and cubes? Because this is very important for number patterns. Yeah, very important. And those kids who didn't do so well is because they spend their time trying to use calculator to find the 4 cube, or trying to find square root 125, or trying to do cubes. Okay, again, I'm not saying that it can't be done, but if you want to do well, you need time to check, which means that your method must be faster than other people. Okay, so, and it came out last year. I won't know if it will come out this year, but it shouldn't stop you from practicing on that as well. Yeah, because if it really comes out right, you have faster techniques than others, and you're already well prepared. Yeah. So, how do you deal with number patterns? First thing first, you can prepare at home already, like right now. Yeah, right now. Okay, so there are 3 rules that you must remember for number patterns. Today, I'll cover 2 because for those kids who are coming for our final sprint on this Sunday, I'll cover the 3rd one. Yeah, because if I cover all 3, it will be very overwhelming for you. So I'll cover 2. Yes, Kathleen, thanks. I'll see you. Yeah. So the first rule is constant difference. Constant difference. Yeah, okay, so right now type CD if you have heard me, constant difference. Very important. I will not see you again. I just want to make sure that you understand. Why? You have learned this since primary 1 already. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to set a very tough question for you and show me the difference. Okay, ready? This is very hard. What is the missing number? What is the constant difference? One. So from primary 1, you have already learned constant difference. Do not tell me that you have not seen it before. Your teacher has started to prepare you for PSLE since you were a baby. No lah, primary 1, okay? So must be ready. Primary 6 work is a total of 6 years of effort, not just 1 year. Okay. Second rule, squares. Okay, what we covered before is 2 squares, 3 square, or working backwards, you should know that how to use square root. Okay, if you see all this, you will know that it's actually squares. Yeah. Triangular numbers, there's a formula, n times n plus 1 over 2. If you are not coming for my workshop, I will just put this here, go and figure out. There's lots of resources online that will guide you through. For those kids who are coming for final sprint 3 on this Sunday, yes, I will teach you with a question, yeah? Okay? So, now, parents, I know you can't wait already. Here is one question that I will bring you through, yeah? And, okay, somehow my laptop has hanged. Okay, give me a minute, sorry. Okay. We are all at the mercy of technology. Okay, so here comes a question. Okay, quickly take half a minute to look through and then I'll explain as well, yeah? Okay, so what should you see? First is sentence, then your model, your figure, then your table. Okay, your table. Yes. Okay, I know you know the answer, yeah? But the answer to me, is not important. What is important to me is, do you know how to apply the same method for any number patterns questions that you'll see in the future? This is more important for me, okay? Then your part 4, which is your question. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, which one can you cancel off and still solve the question? Type in the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one can you cancel away and still solve the question? Okay, so let me just help you out. And I like to use pink. This is not important, okay? Do not be overwhelmed by this. Anything else? This, to me, is distracting, so I cancel away. Then, this is my way of telling you that, hey, everything that you need is actually in the table. Yeah? Then you go row by row to solve. Do not jump the rows. I have set this question for my parents as well in a workshop for parents only. And one thing I realized is, because we are so wired to solve, I saw a parent trying to decode the whole table. Yeah, so what the parent did was, she was doing this lah, then this lah, then this lah, then this, then is it this one got something like that or not, or like that? Then trying to write all the numbers, then wow, like some coder, yeah. Do you think this work? Do you think this is a good method? Trying to solve everything? No, don't. Yeah, so let me teach you something that is very easy one. Okay? And many of you will like, huh? So easy. Okay? So, hold on. Okay, so using the same question, in fact, the figure is not important. Okay? It's not important. Yeah. Okay. Of course, before you do anything, please label the row number. Yeah. Okay. So label row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. And because just now we covered square numbers, right? By now you are an expert already, right? Which row, before doing anything, which row has a special pattern that you must know? Row 4. What is it called? What is it called? What is the name called? Okay, square numbers. Yeah, square numbers. Very good. Okay, so at least you must know that, oh, I know here got square numbers. Yeah. Okay, so row A, part A, a figure has 169 rectangles. Okay, in total. So What is the figure number? This one, you all know one. But let me do my teacher's job and tell you what I think, okay? So, first of all, if they give you figure, rectangle in total, right? Your eyes must be looking at this row only, okay? So this is Coach John's eyes, yeah? Then they ask you for figure number. You must draw your eyes here, okay? Must draw your eyes here, which also means that, the rest is not important. Do not be distracted by the other rows, yeah? Okay? Do not be distracted. They only ask you to look at row 4 and row 1 only. Okay, so with this, let's solve. Let's solve. So now you know that because of the training, this is 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, and 5 square. Then you quickly use your magic pen to go back to your figure number. And what did you realize? Is always how many less? Always one less, right? So it's like -1, -1, -1, -1. So 169 here, which is 13 square, because you know that it's already in your memory bank. You quickly go back up and -1, and it's 12. Okay, so this is the answer for that. Again, the answer not important. The important thing here is only look at rows that you are told to look. Only row 1 and 4 are important. Parents, if you're still with us, thanks so much for being here. Please make it a good habit for your child. This is how we make the questions become simpler. Yeah, a lot of times we tend to look at things that are not important at that point in time. And this is very distracting. Okay, so very important. Thanks, Michelle. All right, okay, so like what I said, it's not about just solving questions, getting them right. It's about moving your competence higher than the rest and looking at how can you apply the same methods to other questions. Yeah? Okay, next. B. Okay, B. Okay, B. Okay, they have 12 more shaded rectangles than unshaded. Okay, so again, let me put row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4. Oh, here got more leh. My mommy say that is row 1 to row 4. But is there any mention of the difference or more in row 1 to row 4? Type in yes or no. Then how? Oh dear, my mommy say only must see what they give. If don't have, create your own row. Yeah, create your own row. Okay, not to worry. Mommy say can create by yourself. Yeah, don't everything rely on mommy. Mommy got no time. So let me put here difference. Okay, DIFF short for difference. So difference. Okay, so difference will be 4 minus 0 is 4. 7 minus 2 is 5. 6, 7. Then dot, 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 dot. I don't know. I want 12. Okay. So for me, the figure number is here. What's the answer? Okay. Good. Are you going to write down 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 all the way and then figure out by yourself? No. Okay, let me put a heart shape at those rows that you must teach your child. Okay. And you always hear me saying, teach your child, because for me, I am a very strong supporter in the idea of parents' involvement with kids. Yeah, because I think as parents, we are so busy, but we need to be reminded that our children need us. So I will still keep on saying this. Yep. Okay. Remember I mentioned that there's this square numbers and triangle patterns that I'll teach on this Sunday. There's another one which is called a constant difference, right? So do not just go and find everything, activate everything that you know. Constant difference. Can you see that the difference is constant? Is all three. And with this, I will do step 1 minus 3. Here is 9 already. Okay, 9. Is this what we want? No. I must find row 4. Okay, I must find row 4 because they want the total rectangles. Okay. Yep. So now, remember from part A, you know that you must take 9 plus 1, okay, which is 10. And then 10 square, which is 10 times 10, which is 100. Okay, so this is your answer. Okay, now here comes my method. Yeah, how do you remember? Parents and children, I want you to draw a circle. Okay, hold on. Something is wrong with my pen again. This is very important now. This is more important than what we covered just now. Okay, I want you to, Kasin, yes, you can be my assistant. I want you to draw a circle inside. And I want you to draw an oval. Oval. My drawing not very good, which is why I don't teach art and craft. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me just shift. Okay, this one you must draw. Don't just okay, hold on. The whole thing hangs already. Okay, never mind. I'll just draw here. Yeah. Okay, what's going on? Okay, give me a minute. Okay, I drew this because my chat box refuses to move, and I have to draw it like that. Okay. So now write down the figure number inside. Okay, and then the other rows are shaded rectangles. Okay, SR, unshaded rectangles. Then your difference. Okay, your difference, and your total rectangles. So this is your row 1 to row 4. All right. Okay. The children will be laughing for those who know this method. I call this the mothership technique. Okay, mothership. Yes, Carol. Yes, thank you very much, mothership. Yeah. And later I'll explain why. And all the mummies will be very happy when I say that. Okay, so just now, remember, we are given the difference, which is 12, right, here. And we need to, we can't jump from 12 to the answer. No, cannot. But we have to go through the figure number, which is your step 1. Then from figure number, you go by your step 2, okay, which is your answer that you want, right? Okay, so from this question, can you see that the flow is like that? From here, go through the mothership and go back to here, so that the action is like that. Okay, children and parents, let me ask you a very tough question. Is the mother the most important person in the house? Type in a yes or no. Please answer. This is very important. Okay, I would say I have seen, of course, yes. And the husbands, being the man, being the husband, sometimes this is a time that you also put in yes, okay? Just to make her happy. All right. Okay, so children, if you want something, do you have to ask your mother? If you don't ask, you know the consequence. Yes, right. Okay. So remember, the mother is such an important person in the house. Yeah. So same for number patterns. You need to use whatever number that you have, go through the mothership, who's your mother in the house, and find the answer. Yeah. There is no way you can ask somebody else and get what you want. Everything must go through the mother. Type in me if you understood this mothership technique. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I teach. I really hope that you have benefited from it. So, okay, so now we have come to almost the end. Before I share one last important tip, type in yes if you have learned something today. Type in one thing that you have learned today. What did you learn today? Besides maths. Okay, mothership technique. Yeah. Yes, the mommy is the queen in the family. Yes, you are right. The 3 skills, yes, pattern, time management, concepts. Yep, great, great, great. Okay, great. Okay, using easier methods to solve. Awesome. Yep. Okay, so this is a full answer. You can take a snapshot if you want. But again, in my own experience, you need a person to explain it so that it's easy for you. Looking at the answer can only do so much. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So for many kids, I will look forward to seeing you on this Sunday. This is only for primary 6 kids. Yeah, because we want to support you all the way. All right. So remember the rules for number patterns will cover these 3. And for the third rule, I will cover in depth with your kid on this Sunday. All right. Okay. So for the past few final sprints that your child has joined, many parents have said that our method is different, and what matters most is the way I explain, and I also help to make your child feel more confident. Yeah. So if your child thinks that he needs some boost in confidence and you like what we are doing, the final sprint is for your child. Okay. And what other kids said that what they like about it is they learn a lot even during the 3 hours, because our explanations is very clear and easy to understand, just like what you have experienced in this past 1.5 hours. All right. Okay, so again, for my style, I will not stop at just teaching. I am very my focus is also to help your child to improve his mindset as well. So parents who know me for a long time, they know that I do much more than just teach. Yeah, I motivate your kids, and this is what Joyce has said. I'm a teacher who is much more concerned about your child's mindset. Yeah, because with the right mindset, this child actually got an A star, and at first he didn't even believe that he can get the A star. Yeah, so to look out, take note of this as well. Okay, so if you are still very keen in joining my final sprint, which is the last workshop that I can have to support your kid, you'll be on this Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. Yeah, from 1 to 4 p.m. So I will look forward to helping your child in this last lab. Okay, Ken, you can email to us. Yep. Okay, I'll be doing this workshop, Christy. Okay, so this will be my last lab with to support your child. All right. Okay, so what about parents whose kids are not in P6, and you are asking for coupon code, right? For your children because of SA2, and you have seen, okay, and you have seen that in our books, we also have books especially for SA2, yeah, for SA2. Okay, so For non-P6s, this is also for you. Okay, for the final sprint, there'll be discount until tonight. Yeah, so take notes of that. Okay. What about for the non-P6s? You can use the LOB15 to get a 50% promo code. Yeah, for the promo code. Aswin, we have sent a worksheet already. Can you email to us? Okay, can you email us? All right, so back to this. If you want to take books to help your child in SA2, you can go to learningoutthebox.org/book level and insert this LB15 coupon code to get your 15% promotion. Yeah. So remember, this will end tonight as well. Okay. So let me just drop you this to help you. Yeah. And you'll get everything that you need. Okay. So remember, P6ers, I will see you in the final sprint. If you're yet signed up, go to the link that I just sent you, and the discount will end tonight, as well as for non-P6ers who wants the books, same thing. Coupon code ends tonight. You can just use LB15 for the promotion price. Okay, Yvonne, drop us an email. Yeah, drop us an email. Drop us an email at help, HELP, at learningoutofthebox.org. Yeah. Okay, so with this, for kids who I'm seeing, I will still see you. For kids who are not seeing, I really wish you all the best, and I hope that you do well and get into the school that you want or your mommy wants. All right, so take care and good night. Bye-bye. Welcome and bye-bye and good night. Okay, for Christy, next year we'll have our P6 class. Yeah, not confirmed yet. So if you're keen, drop us an email at help@learningoutofthebox.org to indicate that you are keen for my P6 online class. Okay. 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 I'll try to answer the questions because so many questions from the parents. Okay, Alicia. Okay, hold on. Okay, Alicia, yes, is via Zoom. Yeah, is by Zoom. Yeah. So for Alicia, yes, is via Zoom. Okay. Yes, children and parents, if you're nothing for me, you can leave. Yeah. Yes, once you sign up, the worksheet will be sent to you. If you do not receive it, just drop us an email. Yep. OK，感謝，拜拜，good night。